I'm Reverend Maureen. It's great to see you all. Welcome to Carlsbad Center for Spiritual Living. And today is Sunday before Thanksgiving. Yay! We understand that there's a power for good in the universe greater than we are, and we can use it. So I'd like to invite you to join me in consciousness for a prayer treatment. So if you want to get comfortable, just relax where you're sitting and take a deep breath. Just put your feet on the ground and wiggle a little bit. Just put all your troubles outside the back door. Take a deep breath and just know with me there is only one spirit in this room. One life, God's life. One light, one love, one presence. And this presence is unlimited, magnificent, everywhere present, all-knowing, all-powerful. I call it God. And God is in me and in each of us. And I speak for you when I say that I am one with this presence, this power, one with God. And I know that the God in me is unified with the God in all of the planet, the entire world. I am one with all people. I am one with all things, one with all animals, one with all plants, all. So the great love that I feel right now, the love of God I feel for others, I know peace is at hand. Peace is in the heart of all people. Peace is working through each and every one of us. Peace for the planet. It's all good. I declare, I understand other people. I converse with all people. I accept all people. I am open to healing and to being healed. I am one with life. And I know that God is unlimited, so I'm unlimited. I am prosperous. I have money to share and money to spare. God is money in action, and God is always acting in my life. And I know that I am loving and lovable. I love, I give love, I am love. I know that I am creative in all that I do, and I know that I am healthy, healed, and whole. For all this and so much more, I give great gratitude. Gratitude for the one. I know it is so. And together we say, and so it is. Well, good morning. I'd like to introduce Joe Bradburn.
Thanks, Maureen. Hi, everybody. Good morning.
Morning.
I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving early, since I won't be here. I won't be at your house on Thanksgiving. So I'm going to start out today with just a universal message from Bob Marley. One love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright, as it was in the beginning. One love, one heart, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I'll feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Let them all pass their dirty remarks. There's just one question I really love to ask. Is there a place for the hopeless sinner who's hurt all mankind just to save his own? One love, talking about one heart, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Hear the children crying, one love. Hear the children pray, one heart, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. One more thing. Let's get together to fight the holy Armageddon. So when the man comes, there will be no doom. I pity all those whose chances were enough. There's no hiding place for the Father of creation. Oh Lord, talking about one heart, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright.
Thank you, Joel.
Welcome, thank you.
Feel all right. Yes, yes. Well, candle lighting. I would like to ask, where's Charlotte? There she is. All right, Charlotte, would you come up front and light our candles for us? The candles. So, we light candles because we remind ourselves of the underlying spirit of life and the divine unity of all. So first we light a candle for life. Life is everywhere present, flowing through each and every one of us. There's only one life. That life is God's life. That life is our life now. So please affirm with me, I am life. Secondly, light a candle for love. The birth of love happens within each one of us. Every time we make room for the Christ consciousness in our hearts and we recognize our unity, we're points of love within the heart of God. So please affirm with me, I am love. We light a candle for light. The light of God is the presence and the power. We're always walking in the light. We radiate the light of God wherever we are. So please affirm with me, I am light. We light a candle for beauty. We are made in the likeness and the image of God. We are each whole, complete, beautiful, just as we are. We accept the beauty of God's perfection as our perfection now. So please affirm with me, I am beauty. We light the candle for joy. Joy is the very nature of spirit and the true essence of each of us. We celebrate the joy of our own rebirth in the God consciousness. We each bring joy to the world. So please affirm with me, I am joy. Finally, we light the candle for peace. Today and every day, we open our hearts to peace. We're a center of peace in the world. So please affirm with me, I am peace. Thank you, Shad. So finally, I invite you to take a moment and recognize your own inner light that's always shining within as we honor our own metaphysical path of wholeness, oneness, mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principles. Thank you. So announcements. First, I want to welcome everyone, especially someone who's new or hasn't been here for a while. And just make yourself at home, stay for fellowship. Please add your name and your email if we don't have your email. It's sitting out in the lobby, the book, the guest book. And please help yourself to a welcome pack. I also want to remind you that each and every Sunday we offer spiritual mind treatment. which we call affirmative prayer. It's our gift to you, and if you'd like a prayer afterwards, speak to one of the ministers or practitioner. Would you like to? You're available. The three of us are available for treatment. So grab us afterwards, one of us, if you'd like a treatment. Or you can fill out a written prayer request and put it in the box. And the prayer team will work on it this week and do prayer for you. Okay, our food drive is ending today. Robert and I have the trunk getting full of canned goods, so please contact us afterwards if you brought canned goods for the food drive. And also, we're ending our Thanksgiving 40-day journal. Most of you started at almost 40 days ago, and if you've been writing in it, every day have a space to be written in. And if you haven't done it, you can start it again. Just do it for Christmas. It's wonderful. Just the things you might not recognize that you're thankful for. Just like forks and spoons. Really interesting things. My bed. Little things. Okay. Next week is Birthday Sunday. I'll be speaking about the law of circulation. And we have an announcement from Reverend Dr. Ahmondra, McClendon.
So she used all my names. So every year our center participates in a holiday giveaway. And this year, Reverend Maddie and myself are going to be distributing 1,000 of my journals to women who are in transition. And the way it will work, we'll actually donate the journals to facilities that provide services to women. And the facilities are local, so that we will be able to take the journals directly there. So the way the center is going to be handling the donations is there's a jar out on the welcome table. And so each week you can just put in a donation. If you want to write a check, make it out to the center. And then right before Christmas, Reverend Kay is going to collect all the donations, and then she'll make the donation to, it's called the Ben's Legacy Foundation. That's a good friend of mine. Her nonprofit organization is going to be collecting the donations so that whoever wants an individual tax write-off can get it. So it's the journal I wrote when I wrote my book, and it's an appreciation journal. And it's an appreciation journal because as females, we don't always take the time to appreciate ourselves. So every single day, you get to write 5 things down that you appreciate about yourself. The journals are $10, but it doesn't matter how much you donate because we're going to put it all together and then hand it in, and then I will purchase the journals. If you want to buy a journal yourself, and donate it to someone, you can buy them from here or you can get them on Amazon.com. But anyway, the flyer is going to be out at the welcome table, so each week you can just donate. If you do Venmo, Reverend Kate asked me to let you know there's a place when you do your Venmo that donations to write in there how much is going to go to the church or how much is going to go to the campaign. Okay, and then if you have any questions afterwards, feel free to ask me. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Any additional announcements? Okay, I just want to thank the volunteers. You know, we're truly a community-based organization, and the behind-the-scenes volunteers make this place run. So I'd like to thank Darla. Oh, for the flowers. I love this one. Is it Mary? No, Todia. Gorgeous. Thank you. And our greeter today was Jan Green. And Robert brought treats. Thank you, Robert. And Jim Massipus, our video setup. And also the chair setup, Reverend Kate's husband, Chuck, came this morning. Thank you, Chuck. He's not here. And Kate will join us next week. Under the weather today, so she'll be here next week. And I also want to thank Jan Sherburne for the behind-the-scenes things that she does in the bookstore. Thank you, Jan. And please feel free to sign up on the volunteer list, which I have out in the lobby for December, which will be on us next week. So now's the time for our group reading. So in your program, let's read this together. God is awesome, both visible and invisible. One presence, one mind, one power is all. This one that is all is perfect love and perfect abundance. I am an individualized expression of God. I am ever one with this perfect life, perfect love, and perfect abundance. So let's stand for our group song.
Yeah, our group song. Last few times I've been here, we've done this song. I'm going to do it a little differently today, but it's essentially the same thing. You will help me sing "Thank You for This Day, Spirit," and each time it'll be a different thing you're thanking them for. First one is Healing Day. Second one is Beautiful Day. Third one is Wonderful Friends. Then we go back to Beautiful Day. Then we go back to Healing Day. And then the last time around, I just want you to yell out "Thank you" at the top of your lungs. Okay? Okay? Just thank you is all you have to do that. All right? And I know you're going to ask this question at some point today of me. This arrangement is Karen Drucker's arrangement, but she used Carole King's "I Feel the Earth Move Under My Feet" to set this song. So here we go. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Beautiful day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. Wonderful friends, thank you for my friends, Spirit, thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit, thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Beautiful day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. Healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you.
Thank you!
Thank you.
Thank you!
I just want to say thank you.
Thank you!
Everybody, thank you.
Woo!
Very nice.
Thank you. Well, now's our time for our inspirational reading. So I'd like to call Maddie up. Maddie to Vivian.
Grand Rising Church. Today our reading is titled, Peace Be Unto Thee, Stranger. Taken from Science of Mind, preface, Ernest Holmes. Peace be unto thee, stranger. Enter and be not afraid. I have left the gate open, and thou art welcome to my home. There is room in my house for all. I have swept the hearth and lighted the fire. The room is warm and cheerful, and you will find comfort and rest within. The table is laid, and the fruits of life are spread before thee. The wine is here also, it sparkles in the light. I have set a chair for you where the sunbeams dance through the shade. Sit and rest and refresh your soul. Eat of the fruit and drink the wine. All is yours, and you're welcome.
All right, Thanksgiving week here, so I decided to make both of my songs today on the topic of gratitude. This one is called Gratitude. Excuse me. The band didn't have their music out. But I shall fix that right away. I wake up, my eyes pop open, and I can see the sun illuminating the room. I look out my window maybe and watch a bee buzzing round from bloom to bloom. I jump up, throw on some clothes and head out the door. Breathe in another wonderful day. I'm smiling, 'cause life is good and I'm in a mood where nothing is gonna stand in my way of my gratitude. I'm filled with love and life and gratitude. Yeah, I know there's more to life than a happy face. There are troubles that weigh on everyone's mind. But you see, the trick is to get yourself to that grateful space and not get caught up in the grind. It's Thanksgiving, friends and family will gather round. But Thanksgiving is not just some holiday. No, it's a place that can really brighten your attitude. Do whatever you got to do so you can stay right there in gratitude. 'Cause each day's a holiday in gratitude. It's all the everyday things, the simple on your way things that make each day a day to be thankful for. So just be glad you got them, but should you hit rock bottom, be thankful that you can't go down anymore. No, you can't go down no more. Tonight, when I shuffle on off to bed, before I cross that river of dreams, take time to give some thanks so I won't be rude. Life's always more wonderful than it seems when there's gratitude. Life goes a whole lot better with gratitude. I'm alive, so I better show some gratitude. Say this: life is good and I am grateful. Life is good and I am grateful. Life is good and I am grateful. Life is good and I am grateful.
Well, it is my pleasure to introduce our speaker, Dr. Ahmondra McClendon. She's going to be talking to us today about uniting our divine minds during turbulent times.
Oh,
Thank you.
Good morning, church. Good morning. That's a great welcome. Thank you. So yes, unifying our divine minds during turbulent times. Let's take a deep breath. Some of us feel like we've been beat up spiritually over the last 6 months. Just beat up, beat down. And so today, as we're leading into our holiday season, I wanted to talk about our divine minds and uniting them during turbulent times. Because I want us to have an avenue to walk down, as we unite together and help those of us who may be feeling overwhelmed. Some people have given up, just totally closed the door, and we're moving into a new season. And one of the things that I want us to understand and know, that we can have a positive impact on this world. And that everything is in divine right order. Everything is in divine right order. So I asked myself this question. So what is the divine mind? Intellectually, I can say what it is. But in my heart, what is the divine mind? So I came up with a demonstration. You know me. I like demonstration. So for me, it's energy. And it's energy that enters us at the moment of conception. So this is us before. This is us at the moment of conception. It's a light. That light is the energy of God. And it's in every single thing. It's with us from the moment of conception to the moment of death. It never leaves. Now, we may not recognize it, right? We might forget it's there. Babies know it's there. How many of you looked at a newborn and that baby's smiling and laughing, unless they want to eat or unless they need something else? They are laughing and they're smiling. That's that light, that divine light. It's always there. Now, for us, it's to remember that it's there, that it never leaves us, but it gets overshadowed by so many things that happen in our life. We have to remember how to consciously use it. This light is also joy. Joy is deep, deep within our hearts. It's there. It's in the light. So how do we consciously use it? First, we have to remember we do not have control over people, places, or things. Say that. We do not have control over people, places, or things. I have to say that to myself because I'm a social worker. So I like to try to control things and people. No, that does not work. All that does is create anxiety and it impacts my mental health. So we have to understand that we cannot control outside circumstances. But what can we control? Our reactions, yes. We can control our reactions to whatever is going on around. And so I have been saying to individuals and to myself, everything's in divine right order. So I want to share with you how that shows up. I want to remind us of how we know everything's in divine right order. We understand that what we resist persists. We know that. We understand that you can't fight anger with anger because you get what? More anger. We know that we lead with love, we get more love. When we accept someone's anger or someone's rage without judgment, it begins to dissipate. Let me share something with you. In 1963, George Wallace, the governor of Alabama, declared segregation now, segregation forever. He was so adamant about that, he stood in the doorway of Alabama University and said, no, these African American students cannot enter my university. They have to go someplace else. And he did not move until they sent in the federal troops to have him move. Now, he had this energy around him that was about hatred, separation. That was the energy that he had around him all the time. In 1972, George Wallace was shot five times, and he was paralyzed from the waist down. He was visited by a black woman, Shirley Chisholm. She was running for president at that time. Now, she received so much negative feedback about going to visit this so-called man who spewed hate, particularly towards African Americans. And she said, I'm a Christian. I love everybody. Everybody, in her words, is a child of God. What she was saying is that everybody has the light. There's no separation between me and thee. It doesn't matter what he says. I know who he is. So she went to his hospital room and she sat down. And he was shocked, of course. And he was like, oh my God, what are you doing here? And she said, nobody should have to go through what you went through. I'm here to pray with you and for you. And he just broke down sobbing. That's all he did through the whole visit. He just cried and cried, and she prayed with him. 1979, George Wallace went to, I believe it was NAACP, but he went to the black community and he asked for forgiveness. He asked for forgiveness. And he said, I'm sorry. I'm going to do everything in my power to change everything that I have done against you. Now, there were some in the community who said, we're not forgiving you. But there was one man who said, I will forgive you. That was John Lewis. John Lewis had almost lost his life walking across the Pettus Bridge in Selma. And he stepped up and he said, I'll forgive you. I never will forget, but I will forgive you. And George Wallace lived up to his word. He started putting all type of programs in place that benefit African Americans. So what does that say to us? That says to us that love can trump hate. We don't have to judge. We don't have to try to change. All we do is show up in love and just say, I'm here to show love. That's all we have to do. So divine right order means that there's a power and a presence way greater than us that knows way more than we know, that understood that that man down there that's preaching all that hate, that's okay. Let him preach it. Because one day, love will trump everything that he's saying. It will shift and move him. So I want us to understand that whatever we see, don't judge it. So this is the other thing I want to say. We need to track our thoughts and our emotions. We need to track them. We need to make deliberate choices about how we react in our world. That's what Shirley Chisholm did. She made a deliberate action. She did not allow those around her, on her staff, in her community, to take her off of her path. She made a deliberate effort. This provides us with the opportunity to use our divine minds, that energy that's within us. When we track our thoughts and emotions, that's when we have dominion over ourselves. Otherwise, we give it over to other people. TV, podcasts, Facebook posts, whatever. We have to track our thoughts and emotions. It allows us to stay in control of ourselves. It keeps us from living in a reactive state. I've been getting calls and people have been in reactive states. And I just calm that reactive state down by saying, everything's in divine right order. I'm not going down that road with you. I'm not going down that road. And if I find myself slipping, you know how we slip sometimes, like, oh, no, come back. I track my thoughts and emotions because I don't want to feel overwhelmed and stressed out. I want to use that divine mind to create a state of equilibrium. And now, when we do that, this is what happens. It gets brighter. It gets brighter. It's easier for us to access. And we begin to feel more joy, more peace. And guess what? It radiates out from us. And other people pick it up. I was at a conference last weekend, an empowerment conference for women. I didn't know anyone there. But just because of the light, that people just gravitated to the light. And because we are inside of a community, sometimes I forget that everybody's not in the community with me. And so I have people, and I wore my stole, my minister's stole. And I had people coming up to me inquiring about the symbols. And I had people saying to me, they're looking for a pathway, they're looking for their purpose. And it hit me that, oh my God, the rest of the world doesn't think like Center for Spiritual Living or like Unity. So there's so many out there waiting for our lights, waiting for us to show up and provide them with a pathway. So this holiday season, I would like, let me back up and say, right now around the world, there are individuals that are praying for world peace. All over the world. It started in a country in Africa. So this is another story I want to share with you. During World War II, there were a group of people and they would stop every night doing what they were doing at a certain time to pray for peace. They did this every day, and it was as the whole city just stopped. And the power of the prayer was so strong that the result was the bombing began to stop shortly after that. So right now in the world, there are groups of people praying all over the world for world peace, for world harmony. And our time is 1 p.m. 1 p.m. is our time to stop, if you choose, for 1 minute. So what I chose to do was to write an affirmation for us, for our center. And it's on your cards that I handed out today. And so what I would like for us to do is just to repeat that together right now. Does everybody have their card? Okay, great. So on the count of 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3. The peace within my heart changes the world. I believe world peace is possible even in the presence of strife and conflict. Today, I imagine peace radiating from me and divine-minded others creating ripples of harmony throughout the world. I imagine this healing, this loving energy blessing all the world today. So I want you to set your phone for 1 p.m. and also tell yourself why you set the phone. Don't be like me, set it for 5 o'clock and it's like, okay, so what am I supposed to be doing at 5 o'clock? Tell yourself what you're supposed to be doing. Let us unite, let us come together, our divine minds come together and unite in these turbulent times. There's a lot going on the planet. There's a lot that's going to be going on this planet. But we are going to be the lights. Because when the divine minds unite together, it looks like this. This is the way it looks. It looks like all these different colors coming together to create the love and peace and harmony. We can do it. We do it all the time. So let's do it consciously. I want to add a blessing to each one of you and a blessing to these words. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
This next one's called As Long as I Live. And it's one of my songs, as usual. And again, it's in keeping with Thanksgiving. Hang on. Lots of things can bring me down, it's true. Every day I feel some pain. But there's one thing that always gets me through. Brings me sunshine through the rain. As long as I live, I'll be thankful. Long as I breathe, I'll be grateful. I'll look for the good every day. Celebrate each step along the way. And if one prayer's all I ever pray, I'll make it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Every day I get to make a good choice how to spend my precious time. But if I don't give my gratitude a voice, that would be a major crime. As long as I live, I'll be thankful. Long as I breathe, I'll be grateful. I'll look for the light every day. Celebrate each step along the way. And if one prayer's all I ever pray, I'll make it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all of the sounds, all the sights, all the smells, and the earthly delights. For all of the tastes, the bitter, the sweet, sensations I feel from my head to my feet. For the sunset at night, the sunrise each day, for the breezes that blow, and the trees as they sway. for the lakes and the oceans, the rivers that flow, the deserts, the mountains, the valleys below, for the smiles on the faces of strangers I see, for the friends and the fruit from my family tree, for flora and fauna, sadness and fun, for the way it all works together as one. As long as I live, I'll be thankful. Long as I breathe, I'll be grateful. Look for the good every day. Celebrate each step along the way. If one prayer's all I ever pray, if one prayer's all I ever pray, if one prayer's all I ever pray, I make it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's make it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
So let's just take a deep breath together, prepare ourselves for conscious giving. Understanding and knowing that there's a power of presence, and that power of presence is always with us. It's a power of presence that has no bottom to it. It's a place where we go to receive, and it's a place that we go to be blessed. Right here, right now, this time, we are going to bless others. We're going to bless our center. We're going to bless the work that the center does. And we're going to do it consciously from giving from our overflowing. Everything about us is abundance. Our breath, our heartbeat, our life, our light is all about abundance. And so right here, right now, we are going to give from our abundance. And let us just anchor that by saying, and so it is.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
So this is a very special, special time for all of us as we move forward into this season of giving, season of love, this season of peace. We're going to move forward understanding and knowing that this is who we are. We are divine lights, and we're uniting together so that the whole world lights can shine. So I'm going to give us a closing treatment right here, right now. But before I do, I want you to look at the vase. Just take a look at this vase so that you remember. Remember, there's no separation between us. we're all the same. We come in different packages, doesn't matter. Within us is that same light, the same light that connects all of us. And let us understand that and move into this season connected, consciously connected. So I want to provide us with this treatment as we leave from our wonderful center this morning. Standing in this place of unity with our divine minds as one, I acknowledge the power and presence that we call God, some call spirit, some call universal intelligence, some call Mother Earth. Whatever name it is called, we understand and know that it is life. It is the glue that holds everything together. And standing in this place, understanding it's in us and around us, it unites us. I speak my word with power, with authority, understanding and knowing that this power is creative. And as I speak my word, it goes into this creative energy and it moves and it creates. And I send out the words of love, peace, harmony, gratitude, abundance this season. And as these words go into this creative medium, they multiply. And I stand inside of that with each and every one of us, that as we walk out of this center into the world, we are walking out consciously understanding and knowing that our divine minds are connected. And when someone sees us, they see the light. They respond to the light. And we allow it to shine. And we do it consciously. We are totally, completely, understandably connected to the power and presence that's within us. And we move forward into the holiday season, giving of our life, of our resources, of our love, of our time. We stand in that space so that others have the opportunity to stand in that space with us and to receive the love that we have, that we're giving to each and every person. I'm so grateful that we're here today in this center, understanding and knowing who we are, that we're connected, and that we move forward into this world powerfully. I give thanks for this knowledge. I give thanks for each and every one of you, because I know that together we are uniting with other divine minds around the world to bring peace, harmony to our planet. As I release these words, I release them knowing that it's already done, because everything is in divine right order. And if anything tries to pull us off that knowingness, we just simply stand consciously, understanding and knowing everything is just as it should be in the moment. I release these words, I release them with love and with gratitude and with peace. And I invite you to join with me in saying, and so it is.